Mower dude here. Check out what I got. Oh yes. 3. They were free. And I hauled them home with this and a trailer. And I started out with a full tank. Yeah. I actually got another one over there, but we'll get to that in a little bit. But this is a Cub Cadet. Pretty sure it's MTD. Could be fully Cub Cadet, but it's got MTD parts. It's got a 10 horsepower Briggs. I did try it. It'll run on ether, but it does not have an exhaust, and it sounds really loud and like crappy. It's got 18 8.5 by 8 rims. Same on the other side. That's the original tire. That's one that I took from my tire pile and put on here so I could push it. As far as I know, it's supposed to work, but I haven't been able to clean the carb yet. This is a really weird carb to me, and that's your choke. So apparently, you gotta take, there's your bowl, and apparently you gotta take the whole thing off the engine, and then pop the bowl off, and I assume that's your fuel mixture. But, yeah, I'll get cleaning that. Dead fire, that's MTD headlights, so I'm assuming MTD made these. But I do like this amp gauge. Oh, I also like this giant fuel tank. Look at that beast. My hand, it's huge. I want that on the racer. This is the model number of it. Yeah. It does have a battery. I severely doubt it works. No seat. It does have the bagger attachment, which I'm going to make into a rear bumper if I decide to mod this one, which I probably will. I'm tempted to sell it, or I'm tempted to mod it, and I think I'm going to mod it because I kind of like that the hydro control's up here. And normally when they got the hydro control up here, they can usually go pretty fast. So I'm hoping this one goes fast. This is a Ford I got. I believe it's an 87 because just guessing by the fact that the model number ends in 87, and it's a LT10, 10 horsepower I assume is what was on here, because I believe that's all that would fit on it. I got some fixing to do here, pull that apart and rebend it. Got a little fuel tank compared to the other 10 horse. That one's just monstrous. It's got a 4-speed. Don't know what's wrong with it. I've thrown it in gear and it'll just roll. Like you push it and the pulley doesn't move on top of the tranny. So I'll find out about what's wrong with that. I do like this deck engage though. Engaged, disengaged. I'm thinking about making this one into a racer up to the FX standards. Possibly and do it in competition. Supposedly all I needed was a motor, but this one blade is seized, but I probably don't care about that. And yes, it does need a repaint job, and if somebody knows where I could get new decals, I'd like to get some new decals for it. CLT, that looks like a 10 to me. And it's just monstrous. Like, you're sitting on the front of it, it feels like there should be like a 4-cylinder under it. And it looks mean. And the headlights are already factory blacked out. I like that. Oh, I think they're factory blacked out, unless somebody just threw this plexiglass on there. Whatever the case, it still looks cool. Just gotta find a headlight for this. This one looks decent too. Looks like somebody punched it in the eye. Got a black eye. But I like these tires. This one's got slow leak. This one hasn't gone flat yet since I pumped them up. Oh, this thing also has a brand new rear turf saver. The paint is still on it. Right there. You can see the paint lines. Still got all the little fuzzy stains. Neat. But, yeah, same tread pattern as mine. Slightly larger. These all have the same tires. Cars Lyle. Terra Tyler, I don't know what the heck they are. But this one's got a 32-inch deck. That one's got a 38, so the Ford's bigger. Suck it. Cub Cadet. Oh, it's a Cub Cadet 1020. And I already said what that is. And then on with this one. This is a MTD Tradesman, or whatever you want to call it. LT 12.5, 38 inch. So now I can say for the first time today, I drove very drive. This one, I'm fixing for the guy. Believe it or not, he said it had no compression. This is the reason why it had no compression. This was in the exhaust port, jammed, and it also needs to be honed out, new piston, and the valves probably need to be lapped or something, because it burns oil now like a mofo, and it runs now, but oh, it needs a new head gasket too. I just threw it back together to see if it would run, and I got the carb cleaned out and it runs, but it is very messy, like it smokes like a son of a gun. But very drive is very weird. It goes faster like you can drop the clutch and it slowly comes back and then you take off. This thing actually does pretty fast for what it is. And then, yeah, very drive. Whoop-de-doo. And just gonna get paid for the parts and stuff. And then that one's golden. So, I'm thinking, I don't know what the hell to do with these things. I kind of want to make this one into a rally. And then I also, another part wants to make it into a racer. So, reminds me of Rainbow Boxers mowers they take to Aspen every year. Because I'd love to take that thing. That thing just looks sweet. So, yeah. I don't know what to do. Drop a comment. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go on the all-terrain lawn tractor forum if you like what I'm doing. Till next time. See ya.